Hey everyone, Erick Stakelbeck here. Today on the Newscast, Israel's race for a COVID-19 vaccine. Get all the latest details coming up. Hey folks, Erick Stakelbeck here. Welcome to the Watchman Newscast. First off, I just wanted to thank all of our new subscribers. We are growing by leaps and bounds here at the Watchman News channel, and it's all because of you, so thank you. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to click that subscribe button and tell your friends, your family members, your neighbors, your coworkers to subscribe to the Watchman News channel right here on YouTube. While you're at it, click that notification button so you get alerts every time a new video is posted right here on YouTube. We've got the Newscast every Tuesday and Thursday. We've also got the Watchman TV show, which is seen every week on TBN and the Fox Business Network. All of those clips are being posted right here on our YouTube channel. Okay, let's get into it. We talk often here on the Newscast about how Israel today is stepping into its biblical destiny as a light unto the nations, blessing the world with groundbreaking, high-tech, scientific and medical breakthroughs. We are seeing that right now, that Israeli innovation and ingenuity on display in real time as Israel is at the forefront of the race for a COVID-19 vaccine. Now, we have two leading experts who have some breaking information with us today. Before they join us, we have a special offer that I wanted to fill you in on with Ahava skincare products. Now, Ahava, you've probably heard of them. They are the world's leader in Dead Sea skincare products, using the minerals and all the great elements that come out of the Dead Sea to make these great products that rejuvenate and replenish your skin. My wife and my daughters love them. Right now, we have the special Watchman discount where you will get 25% off all Ahava products just in time for Mother's Day. So stick around until the end because I'll fill you in on all the details on this great offer from Ahava, and it's for a very worthy cause. I'll tell you a bit more about that coming up. But up first, we've got the man who's been called Israel's high-tech guru. Jonathan Medved is CEO of OurCrowd. It's a leading equity crowdfunding platform. He is on the cutting edge of all of the great Israeli high-tech, and he joined us to share some very important and breaking information about the race to find a vaccine for coronavirus coming out of Israel. Take a look. Well, Jonathan, thanks so much for joining us from Jerusalem. I love the background there that you have. I wish I was with you.
I do too, Eric. Well, we'll get you over here soon enough.
Yeah, hopefully very soon, Jonathan. Hey, always great to be with you. You always have the cutting edge information on Israel's high-tech revolution. And hey, you have a big announcement right now, breaking news here, in the fight to find a vaccine for COVID-19. Your great organization, OurCrowd, is very involved. Tell us about the big announcement that you have today.
Today, we just announced a $12 million investment on OurCrowd for a company called MIGVAX, MIGVAX, which is essentially an offshoot of a academic institution in the north of Israel, in the Galilee. I guess the redemption will come from the Galilee, which is sort of a great, thematic for us today. And the reality is that this company had developed over the last 4 years a very, very innovative and effective vaccine against coronavirus, not the COVID-19 variety, but against a rather brutal and vicious chicken virus, would you believe? And they were tasked by the Israeli government, who, in this country, chickens are very important, to go develop a vaccine that would save the chickens. So when they started reading, and they were just finishing their work over this 4-year project, and when they started hearing about the coronavirus, the COVID-19, they said, wait a minute, maybe we can use what we've just done and just adjust it to work for humans. And that's what they've done. And we've just announced this $12 million investment. It's an oral vaccine so that you don't require shots. It'll be great for many parts of the world where refrigeration or the kind of injection vaccine doesn't make sense. it's rather broad in terms of its platform utility. So we think that it can be used not just for the COVID-19, but also for future pandemics. And it, I think, has a really great chance of success.
Folks, that is exciting news from Jonathan Medved and the team at AL-QAEDA. Migvax, this Israeli company in the Galilee that Jonathan and AL-QAEDA are supporting, they plan to do clinical trials on humans with this COVID-19 vaccine come summertime. So we will keep you posted on their progress. Very, very exciting developments. Well, we have Migvax and AL-QAEDA, and we also have Sheba Medical Center. Now, this is the largest medical center in the entire Middle East. It's a center of Israeli medical innovation. It's also been the center of Israel's fight against the coronavirus. The first positive designation of coronavirus in Israel was found at Sheba Medical Center back in March, and ever since, they have been leading Israel's fight in that regard. To give you an idea of how well respected Sheba Medical Center is, and by the way, I've visited there, I've filmed there for the Watchman show. The staff, the experts are wonderful, the leadership at Sheba Medical Center. But to give you an idea of how highly regarded they are around the world, Sheba has been named one of the top 10 hospitals in the world by Newsweek magazine. And some breaking news here, they also recently, just last week as a matter of fact, signed a deal, an agreement with the National Institutes of Health, NIH, right here in the United States where I'm sitting right now, to collaborate on COVID-19 research and trying to come up with a cure, a vaccine for this global pandemic. So that's exciting, number one, because it shows you how highly regarded Israeli innovators are. And number two, for me as an American, it shows that that unbreakable bond between the United States and Israel continues to grow. And you know who your friends are during times of trouble. That's when your real friends step up. Well, this is a time of unprecedented trouble for the world. So it's great to see that friendship and that collaboration between Israel and the United States grow. I had the chance to talk to Yoel Haaretz. He heads up Sheba Medical Center's International Division, and he shared with us some of the innovative strategies that Sheba is using to fight COVID-19. Take a look.
We took an underground parking garage and we transformed it into a huge, massive ICU unit with 100 beds, fully ventilated.
Yeah, in 72 hours, Yoel, in only 72 hours at Sheba Medical Center, you were able to build this massive underground emergency ward. Pretty incredible.
Exactly, Erick. And it was day and night for more than 400 people who was running around the clock to be on time for this mission. And yeah, unfortunately, this area is fully occupied right now. We are treating right now more than 30 people under fully ventilation. Unfortunately, 18 patients passed away in Sheba. I know in American numbers it's not so big, but for our population, everyone is count. And although the ratio is very, very low, still each one of them are very, very precious to us. And we are doing all we can do to save most of them.
Right. And look, as you said, Yoel, Israel, the numbers are lower compared to other first world and advanced economies. The numbers in Israel are much lower, thankfully. And Israel has received very, very high marks and praise from around the world, places like Sheba for the cutting edge way in which you're handling this global pandemic. You mentioned that we have some pregnant women who are coming in who have coronavirus. One of the cutting edge ways that Sheba is dealing with it is you have a maternity ward dedicated to coronavirus patients. That's number one. Number two, Yoel, a psychiatric ward for coronavirus patients. Tell us about those two elements of how you're battling this.
So, they are part of society and they need to be treated anyway, with corona, without corona. So it's just facing the need. And Sheba, a lot of maternity prefer to come to deliver at Sheba because Sheba is well known in our delivery rooms and the staff. So it was very usual that some of them will have corona. So we need to adjust And the same with psychiatry, because Sheba has a psychiatry hospital within the campus. It was very, very natural that those patients will come at the end with corona, because this is part of society. So we treat them as we treat in the usual days. We just allocate and separate within the psychiatry department, an isolated area, full camered, and we dedicated the staff. And you know one of the important things that we found out, that you need to dedicate staff just for this mission. You cannot mix the staff because this is part of your reliability to the society, that only dedicated staff will treat corona patients and the rest of the staff will treat regular patients.
Yeah.
Therefore, you also control the contamination between the staff, because this is a different issue that need to be very, very controlled very, very delicately, because the staff and the spirit of the staff, and I'm speaking about hundreds of nurses and physicians, need to be strong, need to believe and be confident of what we give them to self-protect themselves in order to treat other patients.
Yeah, it's an incredible adjustment, Yoel, for everyone. But talk about, if you could, it seems that Israel was maybe more well-equipped and more prepared and a little bit more ahead of the curve, pardon the pun, when it came to fighting this global pandemic. Israel obviously is used to dealing with trauma. Tell us how Israel and great institutions like Sheba were so well prepared when this global pandemic hit. What sets Israel apart, do you believe?
I will tell you two things, Eric, and the audience. First, I think the Israeli society, and especially Israeli hospitals, are acting under rules of, I will say, yearly drilling for emergencies. We are obliged to have storage, and we are obliged to have enough supply for wartime. So for us, just to declare Corona as a war, and everyone was setting up to a war. So because we are a society, because we are a country that used to be under those crises, regular crises, not viral crises, but this is embedded in our DNA to be prepared, to prepare ourselves, to drill, to practice, to have enough supply in our chambers, to have enough ventilators for wartime. I think this is one of the benefits that the Israeli society, and especially the hospital that are going under routine drills and tested. Really, the Ministry of Health is testing us. If we have enough supply, if we have enough food, water, if we are self-sustained with electricity, just to be safe for wartime. So we just need to declare Corona as a wartime, and you are ready. The second thing that I want to share with you is the way most of the hospitals are running this situation. And because most of the director generals of the general hospitals are coming from the IDF, they are bringing with them the methods how to run this crisis from what they have learned in the army. So be prepared, think of any scenario, talk to your person, talk to your staff, take care of the staff personally. Try to allocate those who are a little bit weak and let them go out, forgive them. Plan and again plan. Try to look upon 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. So a daily action and acting, don't ask questions, act. If you know what to do, do it. Don't ask the others. Just do what you need to do and plan to the future.
That's Israel, right? War footing. Unfortunately, Israel always has to be alert and on war footing and looking ahead to the next threat. And this, a global pandemic, obviously a threat, Yoel. You know, one of the things I love about Sheba Medical Center is you treat people from all walks of life. Arab, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, it doesn't matter. I thought it was interesting that a team from Sheba recently went down to meet with a team of doctors from Gaza. which was interesting. Can you talk about that a little bit more and how Sheba is treating everyone during this crisis and all the time, not just during coronavirus?
Sure, Eric. When you visited Sheba, you saw our staff is a mixed staff.
Yeah.
Our patients are mixed patients. We are treating everyone who's coming on the gates of Sheba from the near far and for the our neighbors in the area and our far neighbors in the area. So for us, it was almost the second nature. The first rule in emergency is check your pulse first. If you are okay, then you can continue. So after we check our pulse and we say, okay, we are okay, now we can extend hand to our neighbors, because this is what strong nations are doing. This is what strong society is doing, is always to look upon those who are a little bit weak than you. So we cannot stay in our forecast, Sheba, save and protect, knowing that in the near neighborhood and in the far neighborhood, someone who is suffering and struggling, we need to extend our net. This is our DNA for more than 68 years here at Sheba.
Thanks again to Yoel and the entire team at Sheba Medical Center for their great work. We also want to thank you, our Watchman News Channel viewers and subscribers. And just in time for Mother's Day, we've got a great discount offer for you. Ahava Skincare Products is the world leader when it comes to products from the Dead Sea. Folks, you've heard all about those incredible healing benefits of the Dead Sea minerals and elements. Well, that's what's in Ahava products. They are the world leader. I can tell you that my wife and daughter love these products. I don't endorse something unless I believe in it. Every time I'm in Israel, I stop at the Ahava store and I'm bringing those products home for my wife and my daughters. They demand it. I have some from their stash right here. We've got some incredible Ahava body lotion, Ahava exfoliator for the women, for the lady in your life. Maybe it's your daughter, your mom, obviously Mother's Day, or your wife. They also have men's products. I like to use their aftershave lotion. So incredible stuff that they're doing at Ahava. They're offering right now with the Watchman, for Watchman viewers exclusively, a 25% discount on all Ahava products just in time for Mother's Day. May 10th, folks, it's coming up. Just in time for Mother's Day, we've got this great deal. Now, here's the kicker, and really the reason I'm doing this. It's for a great cause. Number one, it's helping the Israeli economy. Again, Ahava is an Israeli company based in Israel using Dead Sea minerals and elements in their incredible products. So you're blessing the Israeli economy during a time when Israel really needs it. They've been hit hard, like we all have, by COVID-19. You're fulfilling that biblical mandate to bless Israel when you support Israeli companies and the Israeli economy. That's number one. Number two, a portion of the proceeds from all of Ahava's sales will go to feed and assist needy families in Israel who have been affected and harmed by this COVID-19 pandemic. So, not only great products, not only great timing with Mother's Day coming, but for a great cause. You see the link there, you see the banner on your screen. So hit up that link and you will get a 25% discount off the world's leading Dead Sea products. Not bad, and the perfect Mother's Day gift. Okay, we hope you enjoy that great offer from Ahava. We hope you've enjoyed the newscast today. Until next time, hang in there. God bless you, and remember, never hold your peace.